You know how Samsung's been trying to make a big comeback with its Exynos chips? Yeah, that plan didn't exactly go as intended this year. The Galaxy S25 ended up being a Snapdragon-only lineup, because Samsung's own foundry hit some roadblocks that pushed Exynos out of the race. But things might finally be turning around. Reports suggest Samsung's gearing up for a major return with the Exynos 2600 next year on the Galaxy S26 series. Sounds great, right? Well, a few recent comments from Qualcomm have thrown everyone into confusion, making it sound like Snapdragon could once again be the star of the show. But hold on, it's not what it looks like. This all started when Qualcomm's CEO Cristiano Amon spoke during their Q4 2025 earnings call. He mentioned that Qualcomm's share in Samsung's premium Galaxy lineup jumped from 50% a few years ago to 75% now, and that sometimes it's even more, like with the Galaxy S25, where it was 100%. Then he added, "Our assumption for any new Galaxy is always going to be 75%. That's our assumption for Galaxy S26. Now here's the keyword, assumption. He wasn't confirming anything. It basically means that unless Samsung does something new, Qualcomm just expects to keep most of the share. They can't exactly speak for Samsung's Exynos plans, so they're going with what's been true so far. And if you've been following this for a while, you'll know this isn't new. Qualcomm's said the same thing before, that 75% is just their baseline expectation. So, no, Samsung isn't going all Snapdragon again, at least not based on what's been said publicly. Now, here's the fun part, because apart from the whole chipset drama, there's actually one upgrade that might make Galaxy S fans really happy this time: charging speeds. For years, Samsung has been weirdly behind the curve here. We've seen other Android brands go absolutely wild. 65 watts, 80 watts, even 120 watts charging, while Samsung's Ultra models have been crawling at 45 watts and the base models a painful 25 watts. But finally, it looks like that's about to change. According to leaks, Samsung might bump the Galaxy S26 Ultra up to 60 watts charging, and not just faster on paper, but actually faster in real-world use. Apparently, the new PPS charging setup starts strong at around 55 watts from 0 to 15%, then drops to about 45 watts till 70%. That might sound like a small change, but compared to Samsung's current 45 watts charging, which barely stays at 45 watts for the first 20% and then crawls down as heat builds, this could make a big difference. So basically, you'll actually get noticeably faster charging times this time around, not just marketing numbers. What's still unclear, though, is whether this upgrade will make it to the Galaxy S26 and S26 Plus too. Will all models finally get that bump? Or is Samsung keeping the good stuff exclusive to the Ultra again? We'll have to wait and see once more leaks, or better, official details, drop in the coming months. But overall, between the Exynos 2600 comeback and these charging upgrades, the Galaxy S26 lineup could finally bring back that excitement Samsung's flagships have been missing lately. Anyway, that's the story so far. Samsung's making moves, Qualcomm's making assumptions, and we're just here waiting to see who wins the Silicon Showdown. So, what do you think? Will Samsung actually trust Exynos again, or will Snapdragon still rule the Galaxy? Let me know your thoughts down below, and hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to drop a like, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, stay charged.